Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Jerry Skillett, Executive Chairman of a company called Spaces USA. Thank you for joining us, Jerry.
Thank you, Fred, for the invite. Good morning.
Good morning. And Spaces has nothing to do with the International Space Station or things of that ilk. Instead, it has to do with parking, those kinds of spaces. Give us a little background about the company.
Yes, Fred. We found out that people spend about 30% of their time looking for parking spaces. So we partnered with Waze, Google Maps, and Apple Maps to help people navigate specifically to parking facilities. That's when the magic happens with our technology. From your mobile phone, then, you can navigate, you can enter the parking facility, park, pay, and exit, all using your phone.
So you enter your payment information in there as well, so you can make payments for parking?
Correct. And so you can access any parking facility's gate system, and then you enter your payment information, and you can exit using your phone. So from inside the car.
And the app is going to tell you, I suppose, which facilities are equipped for this?
Yes, it does. And actually, another thing that we did, Fred, that's very unique is that for the first-time user or an infrequent user of our technology in the parking facilities that our system is set up, you don't even need an app. So we have an appless environment. You can actually enter, in those instances, you can enter the parking facility by just dialing a telephone number.
Interesting. So one of the key advantages here in this environment with COVID-19 is the whole idea of not having to push buttons physically and have completely contactless payments, not handing your credit card to someone. Tell me about that.
Yes, I mean, it's really the first time the parking industry has been completely contactless from inside the vehicle. And the reason it hasn't happened, and I know that you're into technology, is that the contactless payment world never really had to deal with the physical constraints of being in a vehicle inside a parking facility and all of the challenges that makes. It's not like standing in a line at Starbucks. This is actually inside a vehicle, inside a garage that has to access parking equipment. So it's really very fascinating.
So tell us how you accomplished that.
So how it works is that you dial the telephone number, it actually activates a cellular network inside the gate, parking gate. It goes to the cloud, goes back to the parking gate, and activates that gate. All of that happens in just 2 seconds.
And how broadly is this available today?
So we have 171 facilities in 12 cities. By the end of the year, we'll be in over 1,000 facilities in 20 cities. And our goal is to be in 10,000 facilities in 40 cities over the next 24 months.
Pretty ambitious goals. And as you said, working in conjunction with Waze and Google Maps and Apple Maps, it's a real key here for the consumer.
It really is because, again, we had to make it very seamless for people. Really, most people navigate to a building address where they're going to have a meeting. But the actual trip ends where the car ends, which is actually in a garage space. So finding the garage space, actually finding the address to that garage, actually finding the entrance to that garage on a navigation basis is very critical. So we actually did a very in-depth data process where we have the longitude and latitude of 10,000 parking facilities, their actual entrance, so that you can navigate to an entrance of the garage.
Tell me the backstory here, the story behind the company, how this got started. You were in this space, so to speak, before.
Yes, I'm a 39-year veteran in the industry. My latest gig was the founder of a company called Citizens Parking, and we built that up to be the second largest parking company in the United States. We sold that in November of 2018, and that's when I started this endeavor, really trying to simplify the way that people could navigate to parking, but actually simplify the whole process of getting through a gate, parking, simplifying the payment process, and exiting by using a mobile phone. And I saw that so many other industries had made this transfer of mobile technologies. I knew that we could do this in parking. So that's what we've been doing for the last year and a half.
And is it strictly private parking garages that you're dealing with, or what's the goal?
Well, we have public parking facilities as well. And the newest thing that we've been working on, we found a tremendous interest from airports for the same reason. They're very concerned about people touching devices right now for travel, and I think it's a heightened sense of awareness for that. And so we have a pilot program that we're starting at the Phoenix International Airport, and also we've had interest from Denver Airport, Atlanta Airport, Birmingham Airport, and San Francisco Airport. So it's very exciting for us.
Terrific. For more information, where is the best place for people to go?
They can go to spacesusa.com, and that will tell our story.
Again, that's Spaces USA. It's plural, spacesusa.com. Jerry Skillett, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Great. Thank you, Fred. Have a great day.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at Chmn. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world, listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day, and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on Chmn at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love Chmn.